One. Welcome to the Noel Show with Stephanie. Look who's back. One of my favorite girls. In pink, no less.
In pink.
My favorite color.
I can't remember last time I wore pink until this last couple months.
No, it's so springy, and I just think I would like to wear those pants.
You know who got me onto
I don't know,
pink?
the capri pants, I don't know.
Yeah. Who got me onto pink is my friend Rita, who's sitting behind there.
That's right.
She gave me
Rita. Rita is in like a cheetah print this morning.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Yep.
So pretty and mysterious.
Here we are.
With her dark hair. I know. Here we are. Here we are. So today's Tuesday, March the 31st. I thought we could talk about, not right away, the NCAA tournament. I don't really keep up with basketball. I've got family members that do, and yeah, maybe we can start there. But I wanted to talk about. Well, let's talk. So we're going to talk about pests. Let's talk about real estate first.
Pests.
Let's talk about pests, baby.
Pests.
Let's talk about you and me.
Because when you came and told me and you said you want to talk about pests, I was like, I don't know what pests is, but okay, let's go. I thought it was an acronym.
I peeked in her office and she was just like,
Pests.
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 Pecks?
Bugs.
I know.
Bugs.
Termites. It came up in the sauna this morning.
In the sauna.
Because I thought we'd talk about pests,
bugs,
college basketball, bugs, and
what was the
cold splash.
Oh, okay.
And I have to say splash because I have a good friend who corrected me and was like, "No, it's the cold plunge." And I said, "Well, I call it splash."
Are you talking about like the polar plunge, like when you go swimming?
Yeah, the stupid cold water.
Yeah.
I've talked about it before.
Okay.
You know.
All right, so
yeah.
bugs first.
Bugs first.
What about them?
Bugs first. Okay, so I came out of the steam room. I got in the jacuzzi. I went in the steam room, and I went in the sauna. That's my little routine.
Okay.
You know, like I was saying on my last one without Stephanie, I was talking about exercise, and I was talking about, you know, just being an age more than ever where I like having that little. It's like a little treat for myself. It's a way to relax.
Right.
Because I'm so high strung.
What?
So
I am funny today.
So part of my routine is jacuzzi, steam, bench. I like to sit down and kind of like, because the steam gets so hot, and then get in the sauna. So, but there's no bench. And when I went in the sauna, guys are already talking about something else. It can somewhat be annoying. I kind of like talking in the sauna because it really does help to elevate that heart rate.
Well,
just to sit there and hot, it's like, but you start talking and you're like, oh God, I'm gonna die.
And it takes your mind off the fact that you're burning up, probably.
And it sort of does. I start to panic when the conversation I just don't see any end in sight, and I start to think like, oh God, like, oh gosh, that's a good point. I gotta get up.
Okay.
But the bench was missing.
Okay.
So
that's
men especially, we're all trying to be so clever.
So the termites eat it?
So that's what a member said was somebody made a derogatory comment about management. They were like, "Oh, I guess that $1 million that they were going to invest ran out." And then the other guy was like, "Yeah, I bet the termites got it." So I couldn't help myself. I was like, "Well, we do live in the South."
Right.
And that's why I wanted to discuss it with you. Just, what are your thoughts
on,
like, as far as real estate's concerned? Like you have a listing. I mean, obviously, it's very important with your client to say, "Hey, do you have a termite contract?"
It's very important to have.
Hey, brother.
To ask if there's a termite contract. You can't force anyone to have it. If I have a buyer, there's no way that somebody is not going to get the permit. It's called a clear wood destroying insect report. There's no way that we're not.
WDIR.
There's no way we're not asking for one, Or if, let's say, we were asking for a bunch of things up front, I would recommend to my client that they have one done when we're doing inspections.
Perfect.
It's kind of a negligible cost considering what it can unveil, but the fact that we live in a state that is notorious for moisture and bugs of that nature, it always comes up. And there are a couple of loan products that require them.
Amen.
I believe that the VA does not allow the seller to provide it. I believe that the buyer has to provide it.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
But
I think you're right.
why would you not? Now, I will say that, I had a house I sold a couple of years ago. The people that sold it had redone the entire house.
Yeah.
Like down to the studs. It was brand new, basically. And no sign of termites at all. They did not have a termite contract on it, but they also redid the shed in the back, and there had been termites there. They treated for it. They mitigated, or, they got rid of all the wood and stuff. They did some mitigation to make sure they wouldn't come back. And so the shed was under contract, but not the house.
Right.
Now, I sold the house as well as one of the only, I guess it's probably my only dual agent contract I ever did.
Yeah.
And a year later, the buyer called me and said, was it always this way? Was it, only a contract on the house and not the shed? And I went back and looked at the disclosures, and indeed that was the case. Yeah. And he became very angry with me, but, it's not anybody's responsibility past that sale to keep you covered.
Right.
That's a decision that you make. I think that every house probably needs one, especially if there's things like stucco, especially if there's a lot of they're starting to do a lot better at keeping like plants and shrubs and dirt away from the base of siding and foundation, because bugs like that stuff, and they'll dig their way. There's tunnels. I've had houses that I've sold where the inspector found, the termite tunnels, and there's all kinds of funky things in this climate, and bugs is one of them.
And the point that I made to the sauna guy was, we do live in the South. Pests are not going to get eradicated. All you can do
is your best, right?
Is set up bait to hold to
100%.
hold them off.
The thing in my house,
and
is
ultimately, I think it does then come down to your neighbor. Like, is your neighbor?
But it's not.
Is your neighbor doing the same thing?
And you're right. I mean, it's not negligence. It's not anything other than, like my house. We're clean. My husband probably sprays for roaches every 2 months or something. Puts 7 powder around the perimeter of our house, all the things.
See, and I have an opinion about that too.
And we still get roaches. And I'm like, the first thing I do is go, "Ugh!" And the second thing is, we're not dirty people, because it makes me mad that I have these like roaches that could carry my cat off.
Well, the first thing that I hear too is like, "Daddy," and that's right.
Some of those scream like I'll scream like a girl. There was a roach in our bathroom that I don't even, and that's the other thing is, I don't know how they get in, but this sucker was, I'm not kidding, it was probably 2.5, 3 inches long. Yeah. And I went in the bathroom in the middle of the night, and it was up on the bathroom counter. Right. And it saw me, and I saw it, and I went flying out of the bathroom, and I screamed for Kelly, and he went in, and that thing was hiding. Like, it was hiding behind the soap. There is such an intellect with roaches.
I'm fascinated with. I really appreciate that creature, that pest.
But I don't feel like we don't do our best to keep them out.
See, yeah.
So it's not a judgment.
And we
try. Not a judgment thing.
I know. No, God, no. No, and that's exactly right. No, I used to when we first moved back to Louisiana, and you sort of forget, because in New Mexico, roaches, and I think because of the dryness, I mean, they're little sweet, and they're brown. They're like a tan.
Those are like the little German ones.
Yeah, maybe that's what. And maybe that's what New Mexico got infested
those
with.
are like. Yeah. Apparently, I might be making all this up, but as I recall, the little brown ones are kind of dirtier and carry more creepy stuff than the big, juicy, luscious ones that we have. I mean, ours are juicy here.
Baby, they're the best. Ooh. Oh, God, I just love them. No, I love when the light goes on and they freaking freeze. They're like, and you're like, and they know that you know, so they're like coming up with an escape plan, and you are like coming up with a kill plan. You're oh, you're going down. My attitude is too, like, don't leave yourself exposed. Like I have to kill you because you've upset my women.
Well,
my
especially
daughters.
when they're in my dishwasher. Put them all open, and there'll be one in my dishwasher, and I just lose my mind.
Oh God, the girls have so many stories. I know.
Like I don't even get it.
I know.
So
I think the kids have a story where one was in one of the girls' face.
And then don't even get me started about spiders. That's another.
Well, I didn't finish with the roaches. When we first, I wanted to finish that real quick because I thought it was funny. When we first moved back and we we had that first experience as a family. Like, oh my gosh, I started to use it as it was more of a threat. It was all a threat, but I was like, Daddy's going to stick you in the garage with Big Blackie. Because we did see one, and so I just would tell the girls like, oh, there's a real big black one in the garage, and I'm gonna stick you in there and shut the door.
That's not even cool.
I know. It worked though. They stopped whatever they were doing. I was like, you better cool it.
That is not even cool.
Big Blackie. What were you gonna say though? So then go ahead with
no spiders. That's all.
Oh, see, yeah.
I used to have my office.
And spiders, you know what it is with spiders? They really do kind of keep.
Oh.
But yeah.
No, I was out in the garage one day.
I ultimately have to destroy whatever creepy crawly thing, and I do sort of feel bad because I don't have time to fish it out and then go put it.
Spiders.
It's like I killed a wasp yesterday. There was one buzzing, and I had a clipboard, and I knocked it down, and I do feel bad. I'm like, I didn't want to have to kill you. You were a living creature, but
spiders. No.
Exactly.
No, I have.
Exactly.
I have this. Like once in a while, there's a spider that's not even funny how big it is. Maybe that big around. And there was one in the kitchen a couple months ago, and it was we saw each other at 2 a.m. or whatever, and I'm like, that spider.
You and the spider
ended its life as the cleanest spider on earth because I sprayed it with dish soap and Windex. And it was just sitting there.
Would you just step on me?
And it was foamy and gooey with soap.
Spider.
Because I don't want to squish it, because if it jumps on me, I'll die. I actually felt
they're
bad.
They're so delicate.
And then,
I had a tarantula crawl on me one time, and I really thought, like, I guess as kind of weird as it was, I thought, oh, you're really like pretty pitiful. I mean, I could pluck it and just break all its legs.
Oh
right
yeah,
off.
ew.
Yeah,
no.
They're so fragile.
I know that they're good for people and they eat bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've tried. Actually, I will
say we can't live with.
I will say
pest.
that for a while I had a little thing about jumping spiders, and a lot of people that breed them for pets, they call them spoods.
Oh.
And they're the little furry ones that
they are
furry.
cute.
And
yeah.
I did find one. It was at my mom's house in Slidell, and I was intrigued by it. And I actually let it be on my finger, and it was maybe 1/8 of an inch. Yeah. And it was so cute. And so it came up and it sat on the end of my finger, and then I swear it was just hanging out. And then Kelly took a picture of it, and it was like, hey.
No.
I have a picture of it. No, it's little. It's got the 4 little eyeballs or whatever, and its little hands up.
Yeah, they're beautiful creatures.
It was so cute, and it literally was like it was going, "Hey there."
Yeah.
And so I put it down, and I've seen like people that raise those, and they have little gardens for them, and those.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd let a spider crawl on me. Those are cute.
See, and that is, what it just made me think of too. That's what it is with spiders as well. The girls just the other day were like, "Oh, Daddy, there's a spider in the van." Spiders to me are like snakes. I have no idea, like, if it's dangerous versus, I just don't. Maybe I should Google image it or something, because every spider, it's always the most. They're always like, it's a brown recluse, and I look at it and it's like, the jumping spider, like the other day, it's little, and I look at it and I go, but it was tan or brown, and I smashed it.
Yeah,
And I
don't know
thought,
what-
well,
I've had a friend who had a brown recluse.
You know,
bite,
it's like
and it
it's
was
like rather be
nasty,
safe than sorry.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
right. Okay.
And I may have made it up, but I think, as I recall, a friend of mine had a rabbit that got killed by a black widow, and they went to the cage, and it was just
See, New Mexico is full of black widows.
so.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'd find them in the garage all the time.
So about bugs,
which is a beautiful. Let's keep
ask
going.
ask for a wood destroying insect report.
There you go.
And if you don't want to ask because you're asking for a lot of stuff as a buyer, then pay for it. It's about $100 to $150 to
Exactly.
get
Good.
done, and
Thank
it's
you.
worth every penny.
Yeah.
Some loans require them, and it's peace of mind. And ideally, if you can afford it, it would be good to have your house covered all the time.
Right.
I let our contract lapse, and now I'm starting to twitch. So I'm going to get a bug guy and start a new.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do think
Contract.
it is a good thing.
And I honestly don't
It is
know
a good
of
thing
any, so
for
if anybody
for
has
homeowners
a
to
company
do.
that they really like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to say who I had before, but I'd rather not use them. So if you comment below or above wherever you comment about like who you would recommend for a termite contract, I actually need to renew mine for my house.
That's right. Yeah, I think we have a company that we like.
I'm just not. I felt like
Yeah.
they left a Post-it and sprayed water around. Like I didn't feel. I don't know.
No,
Anyway, I'll
that's
stop
right.
talking because I don't want to.
Yeah, we don't want to push because we got to talk about basketball now.
basketball
The NCAA tournament. I had the privilege of watching. I don't really watch sports. I'm more of a highlights person. I don't really care for the game of basketball. Obviously, on this level,
Right.
Or with. With the NBA championship, I mean, I might watch the highlights for that too. But I
One second.
just
Scott, we're set up.
oh,
I'm on top of it.
she is
You're welcome.
Scott. Thanks, Scott.
Scott.
Steph off.
You want to stick your head in here real quick? Say hi real quick to Facebook Live.
Yeah,
we're on
this
Facebook
is
Live.
Noel's-
That's
Noel-
right. This is my little Noel show. Let's
it
see if we're still on.
Are you still on?
Scott, tell them what we're talking about today.
Well, today we're having a little Zoom session on AI and how it can benefit your business and how
Nice.
you might be
It's
able
gonna
to use AI
I'm gonna move it back.
improve your social media awareness.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Come in and
Come
have
on
some
in.
lunch,
Come
right?
on in, have some lunch
Yeah.
and maybe learn
What
something.
time does it start?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. Till when? It's 2 hours?
It's about an hour or two.
Hour, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About an hour.
Yeah, Americans' attention spans are. Yeah, we got to keep
Make
it
it
tight.
short and sweet.
Keep it tight. Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you so
ready to
much.
roll.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
It's already set up. These people don't trust me.
No, I trust you 1,000%.
I love it.
So Stephanie, you won the.
This doesn't have my name on it
Your
yet.
name's on
I
it
did
for
win
25.
last year.
Yeah.
I'll get that done. I was winning until Duke lost yesterday,
Right.
which is what you watched.
That's what
right?
I wanted to talk about.
And so I'll probably come in second or third, and last year I won because I bought 5 brackets
Right.
because it was for charity. And of course the chances of me winning were increased.
Right,
But I was
right.
only allowed to buy 2 this year.
No kidding. Oh, that's
But
smart.
that's all right.
Exactly.
That's okay.
My
This
son.
was
oh,
in
sorry.
my office for a year. So here we go.
But you haven't gotten your
Now I got to put it on here.
get
All
your
right.
name on there.
So you were talking about watching
How many
the
games
game.
did you? So you won, and yeah, we should talk about that. Yeah. No, what I wanted to talk about real quick was just watching that game. It was such a nice moment because it was me, my son, and my mother-in-law, and it was UConn versus Duke. There were like 4 seconds left on the clock. Duke had possession. They had to throw it in. The game was. They're up by 2. The game was over, and it was so sweet because my mother-in-law, I asked my son first. I was like, "Well, who do you want to win?" And he was like, "Yeah, I want Duke to win." And I didn't really get it when I initiated that conversation. I didn't really get like where we were in the game. It took me a minute to recognize like, oh, we're in the second half,
Right.
and looks like there's only 4 seconds like the game's, and I'm like looking at this and I'm going, oh, the game is over. And my mother-in-law, she's like, yeah, I wanted UConn to win. And I was like, oh. Yeah, I was like, yeah, well that stinks because the game is over. Duke throws the ball in and they pass it way too many times. Well, again, the one thing I wanted to just really touch on was, even at that level, just because I kind of made an ugly comment on Facebook. I was like, what a choke. Like, because the guy, I know. Oh, I know. I need to practice.
Basketball player.
Well, it is. I think afterwards, like I really, it's like it really like set in just our humanity. Even at that level, that is what's so great about sports is that people work so hard, to just get everything right, to do everything right, and especially when it's a team, because you're depending on 5 people or 11 people or whatever the number of people are, right? Like you're dependent on everybody to do everything right, and then there's just one little mistake at the very end.
Just once in a while, if you could,
Don't you love it?
If you could just put this sound effect, it's over.
It's over,
right?
Well, they steal the ball at half. They get the ball back at half court. They pass it twice, and this, and obviously they're UConn's very own Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, he's practically at half court, and he just nails it. I mean, it's just. When he let it go, I was like, it's in.
And
it was all net.
The thing that's cool about that is that Duke did not lose; they were beaten. Right?
Right.
It wasn't like they choked. They were playing so hard, and then it just was the other team was a little bit better that day. That's it.
And this, to me, is what.
Well, that's why people love sports.
Just love. I love that there's a winner and a loser.
Right, and nothing's a given.
And that it's such a level of ability and performance. I mean, it is just a treasure.
Yes.
And to witness something like that, I really ultimately just want to say like thank you.
No, it's cool.
Thank you.
The thing that's funny to me is that I will always call out anybody when we're watching like Saints or whatever, and we're like, we almost had it. I'm like, were you playing? I didn't notice you suit up.
I know. Oh,
that
I know.
Cracks me up.
It's true.
And that's be like that, but it makes me laugh because it's not we, dude. It's not we.
Well, but in the grand, I would say it is.
I mean, it is in the we of like super fans.
And I do wonder, like I wonder the power of that, the power of the.
But it's we if we win, and it's them if
What's
they
it called
choke,
in football?
right?
It's called the 12th man or the 12th. It's that energy and that desire, and it's real, it's tangible.
But if it's going to be we, then you got to keep it we all the time, not like
Hallelujah.
We kicked butt and we won the Super Bowl,
That's
as opposed to they choked and didn't get into the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
It's we didn't get into the Super Bowl. If you're going to say we, make it unconditional 100% of the time, not just part of the time.
Well, I think that for me, I definitely want to make more effort to participate in that way, just to. To tune in.
Well, what I did.
I mean, and maybe involve myself. My son, he had when the tournament had first started. And again, I never do fantasy things or do brackets. I mean, I don't think I've ever. Anyway, but he came in. I thought that was so interesting too. Like to pick every bracket, the odds. And I was trying to think of this number before we started, but it's like 9 quadrillion or something. It's like with a Q. And I think to myself, it's like 64 teams or something, or 32.
I have no idea.
Anyway,
when I do it.
I was so fascinated with that. I love numbers.
No, because we do it as a fundraiser for We Cares, so it's not for anything other than that. And when I do it, I just let the pros pick them or AI pick. I have no earthly idea what I'm doing.
See, well, I want to be involved with that.
No, and it's like $20, and then you get to have this thing. You get your name on it. It's fun.
So next year we'll really promote this.
Right, and we did it. And we did. I did it for football, and I won. I won my teams won every week but one.
Right.
And then I lost, and came in second.
Right, exactly.
Like everyone in our whole group was like, Steph's got it. Nope.
That's right.
That last day.
Well, it's
fun.
I'm gonna ask my mother-in-law, who truly is. I mean, this woman is a sports expert.
Yeah.
fanatic. I mean,
Cool.
So I'd be interested. Yeah, well, I'll just ask her if she wants to just buy her own brackets.
It's fun.
And,
It's just fun.
I'll
It's
just
just for
follow
the heck
her.
of it. We put your name on here, so I'll
Yeah.
put mine on for 2025.
That's
My
right.
team was the net profits. Get it?
Yeah.
Like profit, like PROPHET.
Profit.
Like a profit. AI named me.
Yeah.
I can't take
Exactly.
credit. I love
Why not?
AI. We're taking AI class.
Yeah, we're gonna do an
in,
AI class right now.
14 minutes.
Yeah. No, we'll
So
have
then
to.
the
Well,
last
let's on
thing-
Thursday. Let's talk about this
And then
class
polar
because I'm
plunge.
gonna do it too. Huh?
Polar plunge, was that the last thing?
Oh yeah. So I really thought it'd be fun to do a contest. The first person that can guess my friend's first name that I make crazy with using words that this is a good friend of mine and only my family. I thought it'd be fun to start doing contests.
Okay.
And I thought what I would give away. So maybe we'll think of an actual contest
That would probably be good.
on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought I would give away like this T-shirt that really does mean a lot to me. It's a T-shirt of another best friend that passed away. It's a
that's cool.
he had Anytime Fitness and as a little plug, go check out Anytime Fitness. His brother still runs the one in Covington. But yeah, I mean, whatever it takes,
Yeah.
get
Cool.
in the gym. Get in the gym.
Get in the gym.
That's right.
Get your house checked for bugs now if
That's
you
right.
own it before you sell it, and if you're going to buy, be sure that your realtor asks for a clear
That's right.
What's Right insect report. Spiders are creepy, but they're not terrible.
No. And now there are
And-
roaches.
Brackets are fun, and you don't even have to know a thing about sports to win.
No, that's
And
exactly.
the
Oh, did
only
you know?
reason
You
we
didn't
do
know
it-
anything about.
And the only reason
That's
we
so
do them
funny.
here is to support our
How did you pick
in-house
the
thing.
teams?
I literally use, if you get on the ESPN app, it will
Right. Oh.
it'll let you do, well, actually for this one,
Yeah.
it will let you go in and see what like super famous sportscasters and stuff pick, or famous
Yeah.
people,
Oh.
and you can choose theirs. And
That's
then
right.
for football, it AI did it for me.
Yeah.
But
Look
I mean,
at you.
I didn't have to know anything.
No,
But
I thought
then
you
it
went
was
by. I
fun.
thought you just went by mascots. You were like,
No. I did
"Oh,
that
I
one
love-
year.
Oh, I love bears.
I did that one year where I
Yeah.
did mascots,
Check.
and I actually looked at stats, and
Right.
I spent the whole day like filling out the thing, and I was out the first day.
Exactly.
Like my whole thing just went.
Well, tell everybody how we can get a hold of how can people get a hold of you? What's your number?
My number?
That's right.
985
Stephanie Needs.
1955.
One more time.
985 789
Nice.
1955. That's me.
Terrific. Yeah. Or
And of
Team
course, y'all.
Tomingus. Go to yeah. It's on the
There's
Facebook
enough work
page
for all of us.
That's
so.
right. Hallelujah, sweet Stephanie. I'll see you tonight.
Yes, you will.
All right. Ooh, give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me that.